what a weekend it was. I guess
Yeah.
we can sort of start at the beginning. The roast of Ric Flair. What'd you think, man? Did it meet your expectations? I thought we had a really big time presentation. It looked awesome. There were a lot of great jokes, and I don't know that a lot of folks who've seen roasts on like Comedy Central know this, but those are usually a 5-hour taped event that they then whittle down to like an hour and 40 minutes. We did ours live. It went a little over 2 hours and 40 minutes, but we're going to trim it to 2 hours for pay per view and then do an hour and 42-minute cut, sort of like you would see on Comedy Central. But I think when that's all worked out, dude, it was already the best wrestling roast ever, but I think it was a pretty big time production. What'd you think?
Oh, I thought it was phenomenal. As I said, which I hate it. You can't possibly hurt my feelings. So whatever they said to me was either the truth or something
Funny.
I've heard 1,000 times. I did feel like they leaned on the girls a little bit too hard.
Yeah.
But I thought that Brian and I mean, I just thought everybody there was excellent. Not quite sure what Eric was talking about. I assume that he endorsed that product, is endorsed in his podcast.
Yeah, he does endorse Manscaped.
Is
He
it
did a
eh
whole routine about how
yeah, yeah,
shaving his
he
balls.
certainly
Yeah.
did, yeah, to the point of nausea. Did. But, as far as the $1,500 tab for the Swan Hotel, that's absolutely true story. But Eric, I would subtract that from the, let's just say 10,000,000 that you didn't pay me. On the downside, 15 that you owed me for putting Hogan over 10 times, Savage over 10 times, the NWO over 20 times. Yeah,
Listen, man, they had some live rounds flying around, but I'll tell you, I don't know what I expected, but Brad Nessler is
was
the greatest
unreal.
man that's ever lived. My goodness. What a professional. What a
Who
pro.
whose idea was that?
Oh, I loved it. It was unbelievable, man.
Do I get commission for that?
I think so. I think so. I thought it
No,
was a
no,
really
no,
cool way to keep.
Brad was great. I mean, he's so damn good at what he does for a real living with football
Yeah,
and basketball. But, for a guy that drinks more than me, man, he's great. Well,
phenomenal,
equally as much anyway.
phenomenal. I
As
mean, just
I'm gonna start classifying it for a guy that drinks as much as you and I.
yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
We had a little fun, in Nashville Wednesday before the chaos. That
Yeah,
was a lot
yeah,
of
but
fun.
you hid in your Airbnb. You were hard to you missed Kid Rock's party. Good
Dude,
lord.
you have no idea the level of stress and pressure. I know you were under a bunch, but man, it was on me. I'm
Oh, no shit. Sending me 300 things to sign at 8 o'clock at night at the Palm. What did Mike think he was doing? Does everybody know that story? I threw him out in the middle of the street.
I heard about that.
I
The,
couldn't call you. I couldn't call you because you were celebrating your mom's birthday. That would have been horrible. But I sure called Stephen K.
I heard about that.
It's
I
okay.
heard about
We
that.
we all recovered from that.
Hey, listen, he needed a little trial by fire, and now he's participating.
Yeah,
We
listen,
got some questions here. Let's jump into a few. Michael McClanahan wants to know, of all the events Rick attended this past weekend, which one surprised him the most in a good way? Personally, I loved attending the roast and hearing Rick speak from the heart. Shout out to Conrad. I met you on my birthday, which made my weekend. You and your family are the best. Well, thank you, Michael. What surprised you the most this weekend at the Starcast?
uh, um, just how nice everybody was.
Yeah.
It didn't surprise me, but it was like sometimes you don't anticipate it, and it comes in waves like that. You're overwhelmed by it. You don't know what to say because as I said, aside from those few negative comments from it doesn't make any difference who it was on me, thanking the WWE, which I will continue to the rest of my life, and I got no problem saying that. Um, and then telling me that wasn't handling things right with AEW. I don't know what he talking about, but aside from one person, and I was overwhelmed with how nice everybody was.